I'm working as a 9 to 6 intern and also juggling with side projects like creating my own web app and also YouTube. And I also found the best routine for me to help me balance between work and more work and rest so that I don't burn out. So in this video, I will show you my weekly routine to help you guide your own week so that you don't work and burn out. And I also sprinkle some tips and tricks here and there, so let's go. So this is my weekly routine. It may seem confusing, it may seem a bit messy, so I will just explain each of them and the philosophy of the whole week. So the philosophy of my calendar is work hard and play hard, because you must find a balance between work and play so that you don't burn out. Our body can't really handle the tough pain of the work for long periods of time. That's why our body needs to rest so that we can just take a break from the hard pain of the work. From Monday to Friday, I will wake up at 6, eat breakfast until 6:45. Then I will shower and do a little bit of work. I added a bit of work here is because I do not want to waste any small little time on social media which I can be using it for work. So that's why I just put it here. And a little bit of work, it can be either planning for my app or just a little bit of coding or doing a little bit of tasks that can take a very little time but can help also boost my app or help me one step closer to finishing the app. Then following days is just travel, work and travel back. What I do for work is basically intern as a data center maintenance, which is to learn more about the behind the scenes of a data center and how it runs. Basically, data center requires power and cooling, and what I do is to learn more about how power is supplied 24 hours and how cooling is supplied 24 hours so that the data center remains cool. And then after work, I will just go back and have dinner, shower until 7:30 before I do my work and web programming. For work, without spoiling it, I'm basically making an app to help beginners learn web programming by creating more and more projects and gamifying it. So stay tuned. Then after work, I will just have supper and go to sleep. This schedule happens every Monday, Wednesday and Thursday is because on Tuesday and Friday I have a workout plan here because the gym only opens on Tuesday and Friday. So after work I will just change to my workout gear and just work out. And I'm currently doing a PPL split 3 or 4 days. So this over here will be a push day, then Saturday sometimes will be a pull day, Sunday will be a leg day, or it can mix around. Maybe here can be pull day, here can be push, here can be leg, etc. Then I will just run every Friday if the gym is open, cause cardio is important. So that's basically my weekly from Monday to Friday's routine. And now for the weekends, which is the fun part of the week. The weekend for me starts from Friday night. I will also include reading time. The books that I'm currently reading is Alexander by Anthony Everett and also Epictetus, the Discourses book. And to be honest, both are really hard to read. Then I will sleep at 11:15, then wake up at 7:30, which I'll wake up and work in the morning, have breakfast for 1 hour, then dump and record video, which is what I'm currently doing right now. Then after recording video, I will put it in a Google Drive, cut the ums and ers out. This blog is important for me is because I'm currently training myself to speak in front of camera and improving speaking in front of the camera. And sometimes I will make a lot of mistakes and I will just say ums and ers and break a lot. So it's better to cut them to make the video more entertaining. Especially in this video where there's no script and I stutter a lot and I think a lot and I think for a very long time before I can speak what I'm trying to say without stuttering. Then after cutting the ums and ers, I will just have meal prep, lunch. Then at 1:15 I will just edit my videos until 3:30 before cooking dinner, showering, then making a final edit and probably making thumbnail here and posting videos. Then after that I will eat dinner and do my work for about 2.5 hours. And after work I will just have supper, wash up, read again, then go to sleep until 7:30 on a Sunday, which is my rest day. And look at that. So on a Sunday I will just go out and hang out myself because that's what I enjoy doing. What I usually do is just go to a bookshop or buy more books or sometimes explore my city. Then after that I will just go home, watch some videos, binge watch some shows, series, then go to sleep again and start the whole week again. Notice how in the week I work a lot, because when you want to achieve a goal, like myself, I want to achieve a certain goal, which I try not to say because it kind of diminish the goldenness, the shininess of the goal. So to achieve the goal, you must work as hard as possible so that you can achieve the goal, whether it is to sacrifice something that you like during the evening times, such as going out, hanging out with your friend or something like that. So that sacrificing will let you have more time to help you achieve the goal that you want to achieve. And secondly, the work will have to be enjoyable, because look at most of the time you are working at night after work, and most probably your main work will be tiring, will be draining to your mental state. And when the work is so tiring and you are so tired at the end of the day, and if this side work is very boring, it's very tiring also, your whole week is gonna be just tiring, it's just gonna be burnout, it's just gonna be drained, and it's not gonna be good for you. So it's better, it is good for you is to look at side projects that you enjoy doing, such as maybe for me it's web programming, because what I enjoy doing is web programming, and finding work relating to web programming, such as making a web app, or maybe the work that you're doing you find enjoyable, but sometimes one aspect or a few aspects of the work is boring and you are not looking forward to it. Maybe you can add in something or pair with something that you enjoy doing, like listening to music or listening to the music that you enjoy listening to, and just match it together and to make the work block more fun, more enjoyable. And the last tip for me is to plan some rest days, such as Sunday for example, because nobody on earth will work for 7 days a week and will not burn out on a later date. For example, Charlie Morgan, he works months and months and months and fully forcing himself to work and work and work, and at some point his body just gave up and just forced him to rest. And to be honest, I do not want that to happen to me, and I want to work and work for long periods of time without forcing myself to rest, because that's the worst feeling, of feeling unproductive. Even though you know that you can work, but your body just can't seem to work itself to work, so you just have to cope with it. But instead you need to have a planned rest, which is more enjoyable, which is more productive than forced rest, because subconsciously you do not have to think about knowing that you can work, but your body just doesn't seem to work, and you can just fully focus on your rest and enjoy it. So yeah, this is my weekly routine. Anyways, just my opinion. Bye.